a psycho icon. The rifle might bomb, get an eye full of lead when I snipe your lights out. With a street cleaner, wipe your life out. Bullets know what your ears like a Tyson fight out. Fuck the knife clout, guns, clips. I'm going to fuck that one, bitch. I hit these street punks and chumps don't know me. Ain't no problem to leave your whole body homie.
Hello and welcome to another video. Finally got time and good weather to get out on a nice little ride. Nice little bike and look like a nice bike. I like it when you see someone nod at you when you're on a 125, you know they're pretty decent people then, because a lot of people just ignore you're on a 125. Ah, you're not a proper biker. You're only on a 125. Well, you're only on a scooter. Try and get into some good practices for when I do my lessons and test. Probably still say this is a bit close to that curve, but and my position is slightly wrong. I should be a bit more over to the right. I'm pretty much middle. There's a right turning lane, so I don't think that should matter for this one, but they'd tell me different. That didn't flash at me, but I'm going 29. I should have tried like 32, 3 or something. But I'm pretty sure that my speedo is showing the right speeds in that, because my top speed seemed to have come down the right sort of percentage on my dash, because I thought that would still show the same, like 60 odd miles an hour at 10,000 revs in 5th gear, but it don't. That shows like 50 odd miles an hour, so I've got a feeling that it has adjusted properly. Something else I've got to get prepared for with this biking luck. Let's see if this road's open again now. Is that it's getting damn warm now. It's got to be 20 odd degrees. And I've still got to wear my jacket. That's fun. Which has got a thermal liner which is not removable. Has got some air vents in it. I'll just leave the zip at the front open a fair bit as well. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll just leave some of the air vents open. I'll leave the zip open a bit at the front so I can get some air through there. I don't feel too bad while I'm riding along. My gloves, I think I'm meant to be all year round gloves and that, but I still get pretty sweaty in them. That's a pity. The heat we get is always humid, man. That's fucking horrible, even when you're not on a bike. So sometimes I used to think, oh, damn Cali bikers do it, biking around in that heat all the time and still got their gear on. I know lots don't, but there's still a lot of them that do wear their gear. Like Baker X, Derek and Arson Rise, always got their gear on, but you've got to remember over there as well, although it's nice and warm, that's dry heat. So although they are still probably sweating their bollocks off a bit, but it's not as bad as you'd expect it to be. Gonna go enjoy some country lanes. I'm gonna go down one I was gonna go down before, but I never got a chance to because of this road being closed and things. We'll just see where we end up, see if we see some nice roads. I've got my other camera on as well, but I'm not sure how long that's gonna last, because I haven't used that since I've done my sprocket and change. That's the one I used on my head. What's going on here? Setting up for cameras, or is that an ambulance? It's an ambulance, isn't it? We've dropped something. Survey thing. Looked like an ambulance or something. But yeah, I haven't used that front camera since I've done that, and I can't remember if I charged it properly or not. I put it on charge for a little while this morning, but not for very long. So you might get a little bit of a different angle, you might not. But so this is the road we're going to go up. I know what's right, but I've never been up this way left. I'll go uphill there, like, never would have expected that. Nice new build. Free garage place. Seems like it just go into some sort of village or estate, man. Never knew this little village, or part of village, was up there, man. I would have expected it just to go out into countryside. I'm sure we will be soon. I wish I came out in just a t-shirt, man, no gloves, no jacket, man. No, it wouldn't be nice if you do come off, but that'd be so nice without them. I'm going to have to see if I can buy something else. I can buy some cheap one of them lace things with all the protection and stuff, which should keep you cooler. I saw one for about 20 quid, so I might purchase that. I wouldn't really want to wear one then, but if I keep me cooler while I'm out and about, who cares what you look like, you know? And just use this jacket during the winter. Right, if he's going left, I'm going right, man. Mind you, I think I probably know where I am, just that road was a bit useless really. Yeah, so going down that road might have been a little bit useless to go exploring down there. So I think this is just going to take me to where I would have ended up if I went right at the little roundabout anyway. But we'll see. It's nice to get the speed up a bit though, man. Get that wind coming through. Why is that car behind me going so slow? Or am I going faster than it's showing me? Is my bike doing it wrong? I put a new roundabout in there, so totally new road as well. Man, it's pretty cool. It's a nice new tarmac to play on. Oh, I wish this had 6 gears sometimes. Every now and then I just want to keep going up gears, man. I look down, I'm in 5th. I should give these 1, 2, 5, 6 gears, man. I guess they don't, 'cause they feel they don't really need it, but that would be nice, man. That would give it a little bit more. Be able to keep the revs down at higher speeds as well. Nice thinking, dickhead. Yeah, I think I am where I thought I was, man. Dang it. Still a nice road, man. Anyway, there's one thing I wanted to tell you. 2 days ago on Tuesday, it's now Thursday the 25th, is it? No, 2 days ago, passed my theory test. Yes! So at least that stupid ass bit's out of the way. All I've got to do now is riding the bike bit. Have some fun doing that. I think I'll be alright with it as long as I stay chilled and stuff and get used to the bike well before doing the mod run. And as long as they don't give me negative points on stupid things, I should be able to get by on that and the mod 2. It's all about nerves on the day. If I control them, like I say, I reckon I'll be alright. Just need to get that practice out of the way, get the feel of the bike doing the slaloms and stuff. Yeah, she noticed a bit late, but I decided I'm going to just come down now. I don't know if it's a dead end or not. I just don't want to go back down that way and straight into the city, so let's see where Westwood Drive goes. Westwood Drive still? How can that be Westwood Drive still? I just turned off Westwood Drive, didn't I? Or was that road? So, where are we now? Awesome view. I think we are just backing up on ourselves, possibly. Yeah, I was so chuffed I passed the ferry on the first go. I was pretty confident about the nice car, was pretty confident about the theory part, because I've done my driving test before many years ago, and I did make sure I sort of studied the highway code and that, because I really wanted to pass it. So I had that in my head from years back. Now I did do a theory test when I had to redo my driving test, because I did get banned once years ago, but that's another story. And when I'd done that again, they did have theory tests in place, and they didn't the first time I done it. They didn't have the hazard perception part, and that's the main part I was kind of worried about, man. So I've never done the hazard perception part before. I did do a bit of practice on online ones, and what really sort of got me worried about that was every now and then on some of the clips I'd see a hazard that I thought would develop into a hazard, click the button, and I'd get new points because apparently I've clicked it way too early. I kind of understand it, because they want you to click it like pretty much dead on when this development hazard is actually starting to develop into a hazard, not when you perceive it to be developing into a hazard or possibly going to develop into a hazard. That was a little bit annoying for me, but I ended up getting a fairly decent enough score to pass that. Can't remember exactly, I think that's something like 66 out of 75 I got. Try that speed camera around there somewhere, I think there's still about. Yeah, at least I passed that theory test. That'd have been just a pain in the arse. I wouldn't have been too bothered if I did fail it and go back again, but that would have been a bit of a pain in the arse just having to fuck about doing that. Cool, bloody. Nice bit of wind from that lorry. I just got to wait till the 20th of June for my first lesson. I'll be loving that, man. And I think it's the end of July now that I'll get my mod 1 done, so that's pretty cool. I'm having to do it more spread out than it's usually done because of financial reasons. I can only afford to pay for a bit of it every couple of weeks. But the place that I'm going to, top-notch training, are being pretty good about it and being really helpful and getting me booked in on days where I'm not at hospital and all that. That's still a nice little ride. It's also nice scenery. Had a little chat. So I think I'll finish it off now. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, share, like my video either way, help me get exposed, help me grow. Thanks to all the 213 subs since I last looked that have subscribed already. It's quite a surprise, even though that's nothing special after 7 months really, but it's hard to get seen out there as a motovlogger because there's so many people, but yeah, so I'm still pretty chuffed. So thanks to everyone who has subbed, thanks to everyone who watch and support my videos. I'll see you again in the next one.
Me and my man compadre, black and white, white and ivory, and black ebony. They can't step to me, weaponry is heavenly. They can't see us in the 313 vicinity. Hey yo, M, ha,
What
ha,
up?
ha, ha.
Ha ha, I come in like ha ha, I'm ill like nah nah. And y'all don't wanna see me cause I'm ill with the skill.